New graphics and a product review today on the Blue Outdoors. All right, guys. I'm sure you just seen the new graphics come over. I like them. Came out pretty good. Something new for the channel. Uh, we are going to review today, do a product review today on the Engel. I'll get it right. Engel Drybox cooler. So a little backstory on this. I I needed a cooler for my boat. Uh, the one that's in the boat, the original cooler that comes with the boat, is total crap. So I needed to put a external cooler in just to have for some drinks and some things like that, sandwiches, whatever. But I didn't want a big cooler. I'd bring some, and some of them were, the soft packs or whatever. Ice wouldn't last in them, or they were too big. I mean, they were bulky. I had a another ice chest, one of the roto moles or whatever you call those things that are, they weigh a ton without anything in them. And it was a smaller one, but it was still big, took up a lot of room, heavy, just cumbersome to mess with. And I was really looking for something that would, at least hold ice for the day. Uh, I don't know why at any time you would need to hold ice for 2 weeks. I know there's people that do, don't get me wrong, but for most part, who needs that? You going somewhere, you're gonna probably be able to get ice within a few days or whatever you need. Especially in these small ice chests, you're not gonna have a lot in there. You're not holding a lot. You're not putting a lot. So, I mean, I don't know that you need something that holds ice for 5 days, but that's me. I mean, some people may, and nothing bad toward that. I just think on a small scale, especially, if you can get your ice chest to hold ice all day and keep everything cold, I mean, you're doing great. Because most of the times, that's all you're going to be using these things for is just a short period of time. So anyway, I did my look. I looked around and stuff like that, and there were several I looked at. And then a buddy of mine told me about one he had, and actually we were fishing a tournament, and he had his boat there. We were all staying in the same place, and he pulled this Engel out, and it was I mean perfect size, man. It wasn't too big, not too small. I mean it hold enough drinks for the day, sandwich or something like that, just something simple. And I mean it's a nice little ice chest. So contemplated getting one, looked around, looked for them, and eventually just went and bought one. I said I couldn't find anything that size that I wanted, or that was going to do what I wanted. And it was actually, it's hard to find something the size of this Engel. This is the one we're going to talk about today. I'll put it up here. Look, all these reviews are going to be on stuff that I've had and have been using. So when I tell you it's been used, it's been used. So this is mine. I have, as you can see, I decorated it with some stuff. I got some stickers on the other side and all that. But this is the Engel 19. It's 19 quarts. So they make them in different sizes. They have one that's a 7.5. That's pretty small. They have a 13. They have the 19 I just showed you there, and they have a 30. And they're called dry box coolers. And the reason they're called that is there's a gasket in here that it keeps it leak proof and it keeps it airtight. So you can put ice in here. It's going to hold your ice for the whole day. It can hold quite a bit of stuff, something that you're going to need for a day. It's a really good size cooler for that. Uh, and if you didn't want to use it as an ice box, you can put stuff in it like electronics, your phone, stuff like that. If you were just going somewhere and you couldn't afford for that to get wet or something of that nature, or dusty, you're going on a trail, maybe four-wheeler riding, whatever, and you wanted to have a safe place for all your electronic stuff and not get stuff all over it. This kind of why they say it's a dry box. That's what that's about. You can put that in there and it's going to protect your stuff. So it dual purpose. It serves good. Uh, I've had this for a year now. Uh, and I love it. It's a nice box. So I'm gonna go through some of the things on it. Excuse me. I'm gonna go through some of these things on it, and I'll tell you what I like and don't like with it. But for the most part, I like almost everything about it. If there's just a few minor things I would change, and you actually can, and I'll talk about that later. But this one's the 19, as I said before. Uh, how good you can see that. I like these metal latches. They have metal latches that are really nice. The hinges keep it propped at a certain position. This is the gasket I was talking about that keeps your water in and your air out. Uh, I mean, it's a nice little box. I'm not going to sit there and tell you that it's one of these rotomoles or whatever they call them that, keeps bears out and you can think and fly out your truck and flip down the road 20 times and not break. It's not one of those. Okay, but it is well made. I don't think it's going to just fall apart anytime soon. Uh, it comes with a little carrying strap, but that's most of those things come with that. They're kind of cheap. I don't have it on there. You don't need one. It's not that big of an ice chest. I mean, you can handle it pretty easy. This is another thing. You see how I'm picking this up? I would never do that with my rotomole, and the thing is so heavy, it's crazy with nothing in it. This is not that. It's not heavy. It's got some decent little feet on it. Uh, doesn't slide around a whole lot. The handle, it's plastic, so I mean, but it's holding up good. I don't never had a problem with it. Uh, that'd be the one thing I'd say maybe if they had a better handle, but it's not a game changer by any means. It's not going to make me say no, don't buy this. Uh, the other thing is more stickers. The other thing is these hinges. These are nice. I mean, they're nice. They're plastic though. Now they do have the stainless steel screws, but these are plastic hinges. And you know as well, if you had ice chests for any time, this is going to break. At some point in time, these things are going to break. Now, it's plastic with a metal rod in it, so it's a little bit better than the old ones you get on the cheaper ice chests. I think these will last a while. I just think anything plastic like this is eventually going to go out. Now, I did notice on the website that you can replace these with stainless steel, and I probably will on this box. You can replace them with stainless steel hinges. They look the same, but they're stainless steel, and they're like $4 a piece. So it's actually a good bargain. I think if you could get the stainless steel hinges, I'll probably order some before it's all said and done and change them out. But these have been working fine. I've had them for a year, no problems. They're not breaking. The box has been holding up really nice. Uh, and it does hold ice. It holds ice the entire day. It's hot in Louisiana. You're not from Louisiana, you ought to know. I put it in my boat in the middle of the summer, put our stuff in it, and no problems, man. End of the day, I still got plenty of ice. I mean, not a couple of cubes, not this and that. It's not all full of water. It's ice, so it holds it pretty good. Uh, I would say, anything past 24 hours is you're gonna be testing it at that point. It'll still be cool because I have kept stuff in it and went back to it the next afternoon, and it was still the stuff in it was still cool. Uh, there was no ice left, but the water was still cold. I wouldn't go anything over that with it, and it doesn't claim nowhere does it claim it's going to hold ice any longer than that. So I think on the website it does say 24 hours. So uh, it's a really good little ice chest. Now here's the thing. Like I said, this was one of them, the plastic hinges, which again, it's not a deal breaker in the plastic handle, but everything else is nice. Uh, the one thing I will say about the cooler, give you all another look at it, kind of give you a general idea of the size of this thing. It's really not that big, and the 13s are obviously that much smaller. This one on the measurements, I think, yeah, it's 16 and 3/4 inches long by 11 inches wide by 12 and 3/4 inches tall. So it's not a big box. It don't take up a lot of room, and it's light. It's nice to carry around. I use it for more than just my boat. We're going over to a friend's house or something, and we want to pack a couple of drinks with us. I mean, this is it's perfect. Uh, the cost. The cost is a little sticker shock for a box this size. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not near, the ones, those heavy rotomolds or whatever. Like I said, I never know what they call them things, but them big heavy son of a guns. And I have several of them. I have uh, two or three of those types of boxes, uh, and I hardly use them anymore because they're so. I mean, they're just cumbersome, man. They're heavy, and like I said, who needs to hold ice for? I don't. I mean, not saying no one does, but I don't need to hold ice that long. That's just crazy. Uh, anyway, back to this one. The price of this box, you may get one on sale. You may be able to go under this price. I've seen some a little higher than what I'm about to tell y'all, but in general, when you find these boxes, they're $89, $90, 89 something, whatever. I think personally that's a little steep for this box, but I do like the box. That would be my only complaint, is that is a little pricey uh, for this box. But to be fair, it's holding up. It's 1 year old. I don't have any cracks. I don't have anything that's failed on it. The hinges, everything's been fine. Looks like the little gasket inside is fine. It's holding up good. So I mean, you take it for what it is, and how much you need something this size, or that smaller one. And they even make one bigger. They make a 30, and they're nice boxes. I just, again, 89. To me, it's a little pricey, but hey, it has been a good box, and it does come with a 5 year warranty. So I haven't, thankfully, haven't had to use anything on them warranties, and if I do, I'm pretty sure the company's going to take care of it. Most of these ice chest companies, guys, that I've had experiences with, if you've had anything wrong with them, uh, they've been really good about sending me what I needed, what was bad. I'm not going to go through names of all these things, but I've dealt with some companies that just, hey, take a picture, let us see what's going on, and then they'll just send me a return label, and they'll send me a brand new one. I've had that quite a few times. Uh, I've had some other ones, different name brands, that I had a part or something on it, the gasket or something, and they sent me that. I had one recently uh, that was the latches in the front just broke. They sent me brand new ones at no cost, and that way it wasn't even under warranty anymore, but they still sent it. So I think most of these companies do the right thing with these chests, and I have no reason to believe that Engel would be any different. I think they're a very reputable company, uh, but I do like it. I do recommend it. Again, it's a little on the pricey edge of things for this size and type of box, but so far it has done everything I've wanted it to do, and it's held up nice. So I would definitely give this thing, you know, a 4 out of 5 stars. And the only reason I'm not giving it a whole 5 star review is it is a bit pricey, and the the hinges. I mean, if they would come with the stainless steel hinges, yeah, it would be totally awesome. But again, they're $4 a piece. I'll probably purchase some. But these have held up. To be totally honest, these plastic ones have held up. Uh, Stainless steel screws. That's a nice little touch they put in there. So it's a good box. I know I'm saying 89 is a little high. Some people might say, no, man, that's well worth it, and it may be for a lot of people, and I hope it is. Uh, would I buy another one if this one went down on me? Probably so. And I'm gonna tell you, not just because it's been a really good box, but man, that size is just hard. Finding a hard box 19 quart ice chest is hard to find. I mean, they really are. The dimensions of this one, it's perfect, and it holds. They claim it can hold up to 30 cans with a bag of ice. I don't think it can. I never tried to put 30 cans in there. Just if you stacked it right, uh, it can definitely hold 12 bottles. It can definitely hold. I put I don't know how many waters in there before in bottles and other beverages in bottles. Can wise, I think the most I've ever put in there, and I know it could have took way more, but I don't think I've ever put more than 12 cans. But it held that plenty fine. Uh, it does come with a little tray, and right now I don't know where that little tray is. I think it's in my house. Uh, to put in here if you want to, keep your sandwich above the ice, put your sandwich in there. It does have a nice little tray for that. Keep things dry and out the ice. Uh, but yeah, very good little cooler. Uh, if y'all looking for something of that size, and like I said, multiple sizes, 7, 5, 13, 19, and 30. That's all quarts. Uh, just good little boxes, and I really recommend it. Uh, and I hope y'all enjoyed this review. Until next time, see y'all on the flip side.